Welcome to the University of ALES Block Transfer Program presentation. Today, we're going to go over some general information about the programs we offer, as well as some different ways you can get involved on campus. My name is Danielle, and I'm going to take you through this information. Before we begin our presentation, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community today. The University of Alberta is one of the top 5 post-secondary institutions in Canada and is proud to be ranked as number 2 in Canada for our agriculture programs, which are also globally ranked in the top 50. Our plant and animal science programs are ranked among the top 90 in the world, and we also have a partnership with the #1 school in the world known for these subject areas, meaning that our students can opt to study abroad in the Netherlands to learn from the very best. There are some awards opportunities of up to $5,000 to help cover these costs. You may wonder, why should I pursue a degree at the U of A when I can complete school and start working after college? What is the block transfer program and how does it benefit me? We're going to tackle some of these frequently asked questions throughout this presentation, but I would first like to go through what our faculty has to offer you. The Faculty of Agriculture, Life, and Environmental Sciences, or ALES for short, is known to have smaller, student-focused programs. Our student population averages around 1,500 students, meaning that your interaction with professors and advisors are individualized and focused to your own needs. You will build a strong network of people before graduation. And also our ALES student clubs are very active and have a very close-knit community on campus. You can meet like-minded people by joining one of our many different clubs, including our pre-vet club, Forest Society Club, as well as the Agriculture Club. Our Agriculture Club was one of the first student clubs founded at the U of A back in 1911. Now it's one of the biggest clubs on campus, also known to organize one of the biggest annual cabarets called Bar None. This week-long event is filled with food, nights out, dancing, and activities to promote agriculture on campus. In that middle picture there, we have the Forest Society. They host annual Christmas tree sales and logging competitions to increase awareness of forestry and conservation. They also initiated Forest Shadow Day, where high school students had an opportunity to sit in our forestry courses and meet with the different professors on campus. Our pre-vet club offers multiple different interactions with domestic animals, from sheep, dogs, and even some alpacas. They also do a monthly field trip to deworm horses. As students are studying to enter veterinary school, the club offers many different study materials to help you succeed in your courses. Some of you may also already know or have taken part in these already, but the U of A has a multi-species judging club where students attend various different livestock animal competitions and judge the animals. This is a great way to volunteer and gain leadership opportunities while also traveling across Alberta and Saskatchewan, and they participate in different judging competitions. They were a huge part in organizing and judging competitions at the 4-H Farm Fair International event at Northlands. Earlier, I did mention that we are a small faculty of 1,500 students. We have one of the largest pools of scholarships and awards on campus, with over 300 awards, with more than $700,000 available. With only 1,500 students, you have a higher chance of getting a scholarship by studying at ALES. About 1 in 3 ALES students do receive a scholarship every year. All of the degrees mentioned offer hands-on and applied degree programs targeted at helping students be competitive in the workforce before graduation. On top of the applied experiences you have gained through your college, you will also further build your network through different relationships built within classrooms and your work placements. Due to the high demands, many of our graduates do obtain employment prior to graduating. The Science Internship Program provides an opportunity for all ALES students to apply knowledge gained in academic studies to the workplace through a full-time paid 4, 8, 12, or 16-month internship experience. The majority of our students are in their 3rd and 4th year when heading out for an internship, and it's run with the Faculty of Science, which expands the number of internships available to ALES students. The mini internship program matches students with a community-based farm or local farmers for a 3-day workplace visit over reading week. The program does run twice a year during both the fall and winter reading weeks. Our ENCS and forestry program also includes field schools to improve student learning through hands-on experience. During senior years, students will go on a 10-day field trip to travel across Western Alberta, including Hinton, Grand Prairie, and Whitecourt. Other exciting news is that field school costs are also heavily subsidized by the industry endowment. This means that all your hotel and food costs are covered while out on these field trips. This competition team may interest some ENCS and crop science students who would like to challenge their expertise in plant identification. ENCS 407 is a course that prepares students to compete for the range team. The competition usually takes place in February, where the U of A range team goes to the States and attends plant identification and range management contests. The range team has excelled each year and swept numerous awards for many, many years. Students in the Agriculture Business Management program can also access many co-op opportunities through the School of Business. You will gain paid work experience related to your program in agriculture, food, or forestry. Are you interested in possibly going to France to study fashion and culinary arts, or even to the Netherlands to research animal breeding, or to Wales to study forestry and environment? There are many opportunities available where you can travel and expand your knowledge in agriculture, life, and environmental sciences. For example, ALES 391 course is a 1-week Mexico tour to explore Mexican agriculture and different food production systems. Before we dive into the programs, I want to quickly touch on the question, what will I gain by pursuing a degree? College provides you the opportunity to apply what you have learned in the classroom and give you ample amount of hands-on opportunities, whereas a degree will further your knowledge in scientific foundations and research to make a holistic analysis between agriculture, life, and environmental sciences. A majority of our programs are offered as a Bachelor of Science, and as you can see, we have some very unique programs available, with many exclusively offered only through the faculty of ALES within Alberta. First, we'll touch on the agriculture and animal science opportunities at the U of A. This degree is one of the programs offered only within the U of A. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture has 4 majors to choose from: crop science, animal science, which is also known as our pre-veterinary program, sustainable agriculture systems, and agriculture resource economics. Did you know that 40% of the world's population works in agriculture? The agriculture job outlook is excellent, especially in the agronomy industry, as it is the second largest industry in Alberta. Alberta has a large agriculture land base, with all the farmers or producers in the industry needing information on land management. This includes a lot of marketing and sales positions related to providing recommendations for fertilizers, seed, pests, and harvests. This degree will lead you toward professional agrologist designation. Through the business management programs, you can gain the best of business with agriculture, food, or forestry. In addition to being eligible for accreditations, you will also take a variety of business courses, including finance, accounting, strategic management, and marketing. You will take the same first-year foundation courses as what Bachelor of Commerce offers. You can pursue the past, present, and future of marketing and commercial trends while learning about current economy and analyzing raw data, like what is affecting the food inflation to skyrocket in Alberta and Canada. You will also learn about running a concrete business while improving on communication, interpersonal, and technological skills in the field that you are most passionate about. Within the Faculty of ALES, there are research centers and facilities available for undergraduate students to pursue their passions in studying further within agriculture, animal science, and environment. The photo you see here is of our South Campus, 3 metro stops away from our main campus. Many of our agriculture and animal science and health facilities are located in the heart of Edmonton, within 240 acres of farmland. At the Swine Research and Technology Center, you can get involved in research like swine reproduction, increasing overall herd health, nutrition and metabolism, and feed science and technology. It also offers Pig Science Center, where students and community can come visit and learn about pigs in modern agriculture. The dynamic displays make the center a fun and engaging place for children to learn about topics such as biosecurity, manure management to raise awareness in agriculture, animal welfare, life cycles, environmental sustainability, and food safety. Did you know that we also have a heritage chicken program? These chickens have passed on their rare genes since the 1960s. They run Adopt a Chicken program and workshops to help self-sustain their continuous animal health research and maintenance of unique genetic lines. The Poultry Research Facility is also the home to Shaver birds, named after and donated by Donald McQueen Shaver, a prominent and crucial figure to the poultry industry. There are research opportunities in food safety, cost competitiveness, environmental sustainability, and poultry quality. The Dairy Research and Technology Center, located in the South Campus, where 150 Holstein cows reside in a 350-foot long barn with 146 tie stalls. They focus on researching enhancement of the nutritional quality of milk and enriching and extracting milk components that are beneficial to human health. Here you can learn about dairy nutrition, digestive physiology, production management, and milk dairy processing. The right photo of our grazing beef at the Matthias Research Range. The Matthias Research Range is a 12,000-acre ranch located near Dutchess in southeast Alberta. It supports research and teaching in rangeland and grassland ecology, wildlife management, and impacts of climate change on rangeland and land reclamation. At the South Campus, we have the Agri-Food Discovery Place as part of the U of A Research Farm. It offers crop research in pilot scale processing of agri-food and agri-industrial products, as well as meat research on the different approaches to control pathogens during the processing, packaging, and storage of meat products. U of A also invests heavily in agriculture by integrating automation and robotics in the future of farming, researching new approaches and strategies that involve less manual work in self-sustainable projects like aquaponics. Sections of the agriculture field at the South Campus is used to support the community gardens. Try growing and selling or donating your own crops at the Green and Gold Garden or the Edmonton Organic Growers Guild, or produce, plan outreach, and experiment with sustainable urban agriculture and food systems at the Prairie Urban Farm. In addition to the animal and agriculture sciences at the U of A, there are immense opportunities available through the forestry, environment, and conservation sciences. Within our environmental sciences, we have the Bachelor of Science in Environmental and Conservation Sciences program. In this program, you'll explore how interactions between science, society, and economy influence environmental management decisions, where you want to work protecting plant or animal sciences, develop a better understanding of how our policies affect environmental management, or reclaim disturbed sites from pipelines or oil field activity. This program offers opportunities for everyone. The majors offered are conservation biology, land reclamation, environmental economics and policy, human dimensions of environmental management, and wildlife and rangeland management. In addition to the majors listed, you can also apply to Northern Systems major and complete a majority of your degree in Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory. Many of the ENCS graduates tend to find work at all levels of government, municipal, provincial, and federal. These types of positions range from conservation officers to wildfire managers. This program will also lead you to become a designated professional biologist. Conserving and restoring biodiversity in the face of growing human-caused and natural disturbances and stresses is among the most pressing global challenges of our age. At the Faculty of ALES, we have several departments involved in environmental research, specifically in environmental soil science, conservation biology, and reclamation and restoration of land and water. Part of the research includes how Indigenous resource management practices are key to ending environmental degradation and returning of biodiversity, while improving the health and well-being of Indigenous peoples across Canada and around the world. Another example is a study of how fungi could help the growth of natural environment within less hospitable areas impacted by natural or human-made disasters. You can be a part of these research teams through various wetlands and conserved lands throughout Alberta, as well as right on campus at the Swamp Lab and Sustainability Council. Another example is the woodlands next to our agricultural land stored 2 to 3 times more carbon than neighboring fields and reduced emissions of nitrous oxide by an average of 89%. Forestry focuses on the protection and the use of forested areas while ensuring its sustainability as well as social and cultural needs are met. There is no major in this program. With much of the current professional forestry workforce retiring in the next 10 years, forestry industry is largely employing students even before they graduate from the program. As a research-intensive university, we want you to get involved in research by taking courses, volunteering in a lab, taking on a research internship term, or completing research abroad. One of our outstanding research areas in forest ecology and management, researchers have led the University of Alberta to be ranked among the top 5 universities in the world in forestry a few years ago. They focus on understanding the function of forest organisms, ecosystems, and landscapes with a view towards their sustainable management for a diversity of ecological, economic, and social values. This includes the study of forest entomology and invasion biology to tackle the invasion of mountain pine beetles through the use of drones, AI, LiDAR, and thermal imaging technology, or to predict and support wildfire management through drones and machine learning. You can also participate in EMEN project located in the boreal mixed wood forest of northwest of Peace River. This is the world's largest forest science research project, changing the future practices of sustainable forest management. This includes large-scale variable retention harvest experiments designed to test the effects of residual forest structure on ecosystem integrity and forest regeneration. The faculty of ALES is very unique in that most of the programs lead students to apply for professional accreditation upon graduation. Our course materials and work experience opportunities meet the majority of these requirements, making the accreditation process much smoother. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of students take advantage of our block transfer programs, where you only need 2 more years to complete a degree and work towards that accreditation. This step will help you in opening doors to further experiences in the future while making these salaries in the future as well. For the veterinarian, please note that we offer a pre-veterinarian program to assist in admissions into a veterinary school. Now we're going to go through some of the admissions requirements for block transfer programs and a little bit of what your schedule may look like as a student at the U of A. So the requirements for our block transfer students is a minimum GPA of a 3.0, and this is calculated over all of the courses that you're going to be taking in your diploma program. We also require 3 high school courses, which is the Math 30-1 or an equivalent. Not all of the diploma programs offer an equivalent to Math 30-1 in the program, so please ensure that you have this requirement completed. Also, Chemistry 30 or equivalent and Biology 30 or equivalent. Now, most of our programs do offer up to 60 units of transfer credit, except our NATE Forest Technology program offers up to 51 credits, and the Olds Land and Water Resources, Environmental Stewardship, and Rural Planning program offers up to 45 units of transfer credit. We're going to go through a few typical course schedules. So here, the Agriculture Business Management program from Lakeland College, anything that is highlighted blue is something that you would get transfer credit for from your institution. Anything that's not highlighted is something that you're going to be needing to take at the U of A. This is not a guarantee of transfer credit from your institution, as it does depend on which courses you've taken in your diploma program. We also have our Agriculture Animal Science from Lakeland, another example schedule. Agriculture and Crop Science from Lakeland. our ENCS Wildlife from Lakeland, our forestry program transferring from NATE, our agriculture animal science program from Olds College, our ENCS conservation biology program from Portage College, so now that we've gone through some familiar requirements, let's talk about the application process. We've broken it down easily into 4 steps. You'll find that all the steps are in even more detail in the view book or on our website at uab.ca/apply. You can also speak to any of our advisors at any point to help with the process. So you're going to head on over to uab.ca/apply to start your application. You're going to create what we call our Launchpad account, and then you're going to start your new application. You're going to fill out every single section of the application, even if you have previously provided this information on an initial application to the U of A. And then you're going to choose your academic program. As an example, we have the BSc in agriculture with a crop science major. A few different ways to connect with us on any questions you may have on any of this information or admissions timelines or anything like that. You can book an advising appointment at uab.ca/advising. You can email us at ales.recruiting@ualberta.ca for any quick questions you may have. And you can also follow us on Instagram at ualberta_ales. A bunch of transfer information, really good block transfer information is available at uab.ca/ales as well. And we also have a transfer specific webpage, uab.ca/transfer, where you can find a bunch more general transfer information for all of you students. Good luck with the application process.